we back. Now, today's video, we are rebuilding the Phoenix Suns. I had to put on a shirt, so that's so you know I'm serious about this one. So the Phoenix Suns have been towards the bottom of the league for a few years now, and a lot of things have not went their way. I feel bad for the Phoenix Suns fans. Other than them, of course, getting Devin Booker, which was a steal at the 13th overall pick, and getting DeAndre Ayton. All their other draft picks in recent histories kind of flail out. Josh Jackson's no longer there. Dragan Bender's no longer there. Marquise Chris is no longer there. They have missed on a lot of draft picks. And because of that, they have yet to get towards from the gutter back into playoff contention. Well, that's why I'm here. I'm here to help Devin Booker out, man. He said going into last season, this is the last year I'm not making the playoffs. And then they ended up being pretty trash. But I'm right here. I'm telling Devin Booker, no more missing the playoffs. When I'm the GM. Well, actually, maybe he will miss this one more year because I got a plan for this Phoenix Suns team. So yeah, D-Book, this is going to be your last year not making the playoffs, and after that, we're playoff, and then the championship. All right. So y'all know their roster. Devin Booker, 22 years old. He just had an amazing solo season at 26 points per game, and they also put up 7 assists. Pretty decent stuff there. He took a huge step back as far as his three-point percentage, but that's fine. Then we have DeAndre Ayton, the first overall pick from last year. Now I've mentioned this in multiple videos. He put up good numbers, and that's without really having a good point guard to feed him the ball. So they went out and they signed Ricky Rubio. Probably a bit of an overpay, but regardless, they have a point guard who we know is very good at getting his big men the ball, so that will be pretty good. Their offseason was a very weird one, right? They had the 6th overall pick, and they traded that to trade down and pick up Dario Saric, and then they traded TJ Warren in like the 32nd overall pick or something like that for literally nothing. TJ Warren, let me show y'all TJ Warren. TJ Warren is a quality NBA player. He went from a guy that could not shoot the three-point ball to being one of the most reliable three-point shooters in the NBA, and they decided to just trade him for nothing. Now, all of that was kind of in the search to try to get a point guard for D-Book. They had like D'Angelo Russell. They had a couple point guards that they wanted to go after, and well, they missed on those and ended up with Ricky Rubio. But I like kind of the formula of this team. They have a pass first point guard now. They got a power forward that can stretch the floor for them because Dario is a pretty good three-point shooter. I like where they're going. They just need my help. All right, they just really need my help. So my first plan of action, they have a lot of point guards. Look at how many point guards they got. Tyler Johnson, Ty Jerome, who they just got this year, Javon Carter, who they traded for in the Josh Jackson trade, Elie Okobo, and then Jalen Lacroix? Don't really know. But we're going to send him to the G League to start off with. But there's a specific point guard that I want to trade for. I don't know if he'll end up being our starter by the end of this video, but I think he would fit very well. And first of all, I got to see if he's on the market. And that is, of course, Monte Morris. He's the backup point guard over there in Denver. And I don't know if they'll trade him, but we're going to do the trade finder here to see what's up. They want to switch first-round picks for 2022. They want Dario. We don't want to trade Dario. Frank Kaminsky. And we also get Juancho. I'm definitely not trading Mikal Bridges. Should we do this deal? We get to swap the picks. Javon Carter goes to Denver to help them on the defensive side of the ball. And then we get a nice young point guard who we can help develop. Cool, that's going to be the deal. Now, the main thing I want to do, even though I do like Ricky Rubio, obviously he's not a point guard that I think can help you win a championship. So he'll be our starting point guard for this year. But going forward, we will get a better point guard in there. And there's some okay mid-tier point guards that'll be free agents this year, like Kyle Lowry. That's kind of it, actually. That's like the only guy. I could have sworn that Mike Conley was going to be a free agent this year, but he still got 2 more years in his deal. I definitely thought he was an expiring contract. But regardless, there are some guys we can go after. So again, D-Book, this may be your last year not making the playoffs for us. They actually want to start Monte. I want to continue to have Ricky Rubio started, but Monte could definitely get a lot of minutes off our bench. We're going to D-Book playing a lot of minutes, obviously. So Devin Booker be our first option, and our second option we'll put DeAndre Ayton. Have our young guys grow because Devin Booker is still only 22. He's been in the league for a minute. He came into the league fresh at 18 years old, and he's just been killing this since then. So I want to help Devin Booker get to the point where he's in the playoffs. I want him to be an all-star, and I want him to win a championship. End of the season, man. I told y'all this is going to be the last time we miss the playoffs. 32 wins, which is better than last season. So got a little bit better. D'Angelo Russell, 6th man of the year. I'm keeping it a buck with y'all. I'm looking at D'Angelo Russell as our potential point guard of the future. We're going to have to try to call up the Warriors and see what they want for him. Defense player went to Kawhi. DeAndre Ayton was most improved. So that's something to be proud of. Our center won most improved. He went up to 20 points per game, 13 rebounds, 2 blocks. So his defense was there, something that wasn't really there last season. And he hit a 3. At least one. I hit 45 of them. After last year hitting 0. So that's good too. I mean, he shot 19% or 20%, but we gonna look at the positives. He's starting to get to the point where he's comfortable with his 3-point shot. I like that. Frank Vogel wins Coach of the Year. And is it just me? Or is this a pretty bad Photoshop job? Look at the top of LeBron James's head. Anyway, we did not make the playoffs or anything like that, but I'm super happy that, like, we got to look at the small positives every single year. And the small positive is that DeAndre Ayton got better. So let's see the rest of the league, or not the rest of the league, but the rest of our team. Devin Booker averaged about 24 points per game, which I'm completely okay with. He averaged less minutes than last year. Assist numbers went down, which is expected because he actually had a point guard this year. 3-point percentage went up higher. DeAndre Ayton, we already saw. Ricky Rubio shot 40% from the field, which is about what he does. Not too happy with his performance, though, so we'll probably move on from him. And then my boy Monte Morris, who we traded for, played pretty well. So I'm looking forward to the next season with him. Then we have Cam Johnson, our rookie from this year. He didn't play many minutes, but he didn't miss a shot. Yeah, he did miss a shot. I did not know he was a power forward. Again, I don't watch much college football. I'm not college basketball. I could have swore he was a small forward, but they got him as a power forward / center. Tell me in the comment section if that's right. He's 6'9". Power forward / center. Does he rebound the ball well? No. I don't know. Post defense is trash too. We'll just see who wins the championship. This offseason should be a very eventful one. Now, if we end up like not winning the lottery or like a top 5 pick, I may flip that pick and try to go get D'Angelo Russell. The Warriors may be willing to trade D'Angelo Russell for some draft picks. I don't know if they will be. They made the playoffs here. They're in the second round. So maybe they're not looking for young talent, but you never really know. We're going to have to wait and see. Maybe they do want to not hit a reset, but they may use that pick to draft a big. Like, they don't really have no bigs. They can get a big. Good old rivalry, Lakers versus Celtics, as I was removed from my own party. And the Lakers win the championship, as all of us expected. That's just the way 2K works. All right, I'm super excited for this offseason, though. Let's get it going. So draft lottery is where things are definitely going to go down. Right now, we have the 7th highest odds. Let's jump up, baby. Let's jump up, and we get the 7th pick. Okay. I mean, that's fine. I'm not tripping. We got the 7th pick. Now, I wonder, Team Intel, what the Warriors looking at? They're buying. So that's tough. Trading for D'Angelo Russell will be super hard because they're buying, which means that they think that they can compete next year, which makes a lot of sense. But I'm going to try it anyway. Let's see what his trade value is right here, right now. D'Angelo Russell, 4-star value, not terribly. 3-star value on our pick. Okay, so what can we give them? I will give you Ricky Rubio because we don't need him. I want to keep Monte Morris. He'll be a great backup for us. And what's your center position like? Willie Cauley-Stein and Kevon Looney say they probably don't want another center. You could get a small forward for y'all would be dope. But do I have one to give up? No, I don't. Oh, I don't have one to give up. Because I don't want to throw in Kelly Oubre. I like Kelly Oubre. But I definitely don't want to throw him into this trade. So maybe it is Frank Kaminsky. And then we'll also give you this Nuggets pick from the Monte Morris trade. And that is a deal. D'Angelo Russell is finally here. After a whole offseason of us trying to get him, we do a year later. And that is fantastic for us. He just came off a year where he won 6th Man of the Year. And now he's back to a starter. He put a better number off the bench than he did starting last year. So I can only imagine how good he's going to be here as a starter alongside D'Angelo Russell, alongside Devin Booker. One thing that a lot of people forget about is D'Angelo Russell's insane, amazing playmaking ability. So how many assists did he average last year? He averaged 6 assists, and that's off the bench. So I cannot imagine what he's going to average when he actually has, good stars to play with. So we don't have our pick this year. Obviously, we just traded there. So we'll go right past the NBA draft and go straight to the team and player options. And I'm going to be accepting all of these, even Elie Okobo. Even Elie Okobo. We're going to accept all of those because we just need bodies on the roster. Anthony Davis declined his player option, which don't mean much because it seems like he always resigns. And that's it. Okay, I'm super excited to this offseason too. Dario Saric, we'll give him our qualifying offer. I don't even remember what his stats look like, but we like a power forward that can shoot the ball. So let's see what we can do here in free agency. Point guard position, we are cool. We got more than enough point guards. Shooting guards, I feel cool too. Small forwards, power forwards, when we got to bring back Sarge or maybe find a better option here. So player progression has Devin Booker jumping up to a 91. D'Angelo Russell jumps up to an 89. My boy DeAndre Ayton gets to the point he is an 87 overall. Mikal Bridges off our bench is going to be looking nice. Monte Morris is going to play pretty well. Now, we did bring back Dario Saric, but he does not want to be here. So I may have to trade him immediately because he's on a one-year deal and he will be unrestricted. And I'd rather get something for him than let him walk for nothing. We brought back Aaron Baines to be our backup. Ty Jerome gets a lot better. And Jordan Lacroix, I still don't know how to pronounce his name, gets better in our G League system, which is dope. He's only 20 years old. We got a lot of point guards, and some of these guys probably got some trade value. So if we pair one of our point guards and Dario, we may be able to get a power forward that's a lot better. As much as it pains me to do this, I'm going to have to trade Kelly Oubre. So in the last year of his deal, and oh my God, this guy's athletic as heck. 96 drive and dunk? Wow. Huh. Acrobatic contact finisher is only badges. I'm going to trade Kelly Oubre. He has expressed he does not want to resign. He's on the last year of his deal, so I need to get something for him, and Aaron Gordon could be that guy. Now, okay, I throw in a second-round pick, and the deal is done. Now we're looking at the lineup of D'Angelo Russell, Devin Booker. I made Mikal Bridges a small forward. His overall went up. Now we have Aaron Gordon and DeAndre Ayton, two guys defensive. These two guys defensively will hold us. And then I also made Rodney Hood a small forward, and his overall also went up to 80. So I really like that. Next we have to do is trade Dario Saric for a backup shooting guard or something like that, because Check Diallo is holding that backup power forward spot. So next we're just gonna do that. Dario, a second. I don't really want to give up my first just yet. Can we get a good backup shooting guard? Andre Roberson does not count. When I say shooting guard, I mean somebody that can shoot. Andre Roberson, not that. Kentavious, what type of year did Kentavious have last year? 5 points per game on bad shooting splits. No. Bogdanovich is another small forward. We don't need that. So we're going to trade for Bryn Forbes, who is in Brooklyn. He's a 6'3" shooting guard, but he just came off a very, very good year. So I'm going to have him be our backup shooting guard, and we're looking good at this point. So our lineup is nice. We are 100% a playoff team in my eyes, and that's what we're looking for. I don't think it's a championship team just yet, but playoffs 100%. 60 games, 61 games to be exact. So Giannis averaged 35, 13, and 6. Oh my God. Darius Bazley wins Rookie of the Year, averaging 8 points per game. So I'm glad we did trade our first round pick, because apparently that draft class was trash. A guy that was drafted last year that didn't play came in and stole their award. Jabari Parker, 6th Man of the Year. Anthony Davis, Defense Player of the Year. Michael Porter Jr., Most Improved. And now he's in Toronto. He averaged 21. Hold on. How did he end up in Toronto? Oh, they paid him. Wow. Okay. Amani Williams, our coach, wins Coach of the Year at 61 wins. Now, will we get any love on the All-NBA team? Phoenix Suns. Come on, somebody. Somebody show us love. Nope. All right, so that's very, very disrespectful. I don't even know who on our team was the reason we did this. I'm guessing it was a collection. Devin Booker averaged 24, 4 and 4. Pretty good numbers there. What is his shooting splits though? 50, 40, 90. Devin Booker did it. He joins the elite club, one of the most elitist clubs in the sports history. 50, 40, 90 club. With about 24 points per game. Then we have D'Angelo Russell averaging 19 and 8 assists. I told y'all his assist numbers would go up, and they did. DeAndre Ayton's offensive stats went down a little bit, but that's fine. He shot better from 3 and from the free throw, got more rebounds. Rodney Hood off our bench averaged 13. Aaron Gordon averaged 11, which is a big decline from last year, but he did shoot the ball more efficiently this year. Then we have Mikal Bridges, now our new starting small forward, averaged 19 points per game, or 9 points per game. And then Bryn Forbes off our bench, he averaged 8. Pretty good pickup for me. And then also Monte Morris put up his normal stats of about 7 and 5. I'm ready for this playoff run. I didn't expect this to be a year for us to win a championship, but we are the 1 seed, so it's definitely possible. We're going to shorten our rotation, have D-Book and D'Angelo Russell and DeAndre Ayton play more minutes because, yeah, this works out perfectly. We're going to take some minutes here, even from Rodney Hood. We're going to give DeAndre Ayton those minutes, D-Book. Let's get it, boys. First round is against the Denver Nuggets. Now, I want to try something somebody told me, because y'all know this year 2K, you can't really sim game by game in the playoffs. But somebody said if I go to Simcast, then I back out, I can go simulate game now. Oh my God, y'all fixed it. Okay, so that is a fix to go game by game. Their star lineup is looking like Kyle Lowry, Jamal Murray, Will Barton. They really kind of made a lot of changes from the Denver Nugget team we know today. But I can go game by game now. So we're up 2-0. We go Simcast again. Back out, and we can go up 3-0. Oh, but we have to do it every single time. Go Simcast and back out. That's kind of a hassle. How about 2K just add the go game by game back into the 2K? But we end up getting out of first round unscathed, 4-0. DeAndre Ayton put up 37 and 17 on Jokic, right on his head. And we get to the second round to go against the Memphis Grizzlies beat the Lakers. Let's see what the Grizzlies got on their roster for them to be beating the Lakers. The Grizzlies, they pick up Andre Drummond. They got Jaren Jackson and John Morant. They got a lot of big men in their roster. So DeAndre Ayton may have his hands full, but let's just go this way. I don't want to do the whole back out, go back in, back out, go back in. So we're going to go the entire round, and we'll stop if we go down, and we'll probably Simcast from there, but it don't look like we're going down. 3-1. We're in the conference finals against the Portland Trail Blazers. I like it. So on their roster, I'm guessing they traded Dame for DeMar? Or am I tripping? Hold on. Because DeMar was a free agent. So, I don't think they traded for him. Where's CJ? Wow, I gotta find CJ. He's in Atlanta. They traded for him. So their lineup is looking like Trae Young, CJ, Hunter, Collins. They also got Paul Millsap. Ooh, they're in the playoffs. I don't know if they've already been eliminated, but this team is nice. Atlanta Hawks team is nice. But wow, how much has changed in just one singular season? Colin Sexton plays for the Hornets? What the heck is going on? Wait. Did the Cavs, they made some big time moves? Like, this whole league is scuffed, y'all. This whole league is just scuffed. So many players are on new teams already. And I only simulated one season. I really only simulated one season. But the Atlanta Hawks are in the conference finals, by the way. So they may be a team we go against if we can beat this Portland Trail Blazer team. Simulate this round. We're up 1-0, 2-0, 3-0. Oh, we're in the finals. We are in the finals. And we're going to go against the Celtics. Atlanta could not make it happen. A very high-scoring game 7. But the Celtics make it out. So let's see who they have. They have the same team. It's that Steven Adams is now starting for them instead of Enes Kanter. I think we might be better than them. They have 90 overall Jason Tatum and 89 overall Kemba Walker. I believe our team is better than them. Did we just rebuild this team after one season? Come on. That's game 1 we win. Okay. 2-1, 2-2. We're Simcasting from here on out, boys. This is the finals. Oh, we're down, but we fighting. It's not out of the realm of possibility for us to come back. 6-point game. Tie game. Come on, Phoenix. Let's go, Phoenix. Let's go, Phoenix. We won that game. We are up 3-2. 1 game to go. I'm going to shorten the rotation to 8. DeAndre Ayton is tired out here. I understand, bro, but we got potentially 1 more game. Keep fighting. He is averaging 26 and 17 in the playoffs. 1 more game. Just 1 more game, and it will be all over with. You submit yourself in Suns history as the starting center of a championship team. Oh, it's over with. The starting center of a championship team. Oh, not even just that. Finals MVP. He averaged 24 and 22. Oh my God. DeAndre Ayton was our best player in a championship run. Is that the first championship in team history? And it is. That is the first championship in team history. We went from 32 wins to 61 wins to winning the championship. Made a trade for D'Angelo Russell. Made a trade for Aaron Gordon, and that's all it took. Signing Rodney Hood, too. I guess that mattered. He had a pretty good season for us. So we made a couple trades. couple signings, and boom, the Suns are a championship team. You let your young guys develop. DeAndre Ayton turned into a stud. I wonder, did he make an all-star team? He had to, right? He had to make at least one. No, he did not make the all-star team. D'Angelo Russell did not make the all-star team. Devin Booker, he did make the all-star team this year. So we had one all-star, we won a championship. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to leave it a like. This one was probably one of the easiest rebuilds we've done so far. Phoenix Suns, you got some young pieces, man. You just gotta put it together. Hire me if you need some help, all right? It's been Kenny. I'll be back tomorrow. Peace.